Top 10 Most Expensive Things Owned by Jeff Bezos. Hello, luxury lifestylers. In a split second, we're going to take a look at Top 10 Most Expensive Things Owned by Jeff Bezos. After watching this short and captivating video, you will have a nice say about the richest man on earth. We answer the questions. What is the current net worth of the richest man in the world? How much money was awarded to his first wife when they divorced? What does he spend his billions on? And so much more. So be sure to watch it all the way till the end. But first of all, as usual, we start with a joke. Amsterdam. A man comes home from work and sees his living room is filled with suitcases. "Where do you think you're going?" he asks his wife. "I'm going to Amsterdam. I just read an article that says, as a woman, in Amsterdam, you get €75 every time you give a man oral pleasure. Well, and then I thought to myself, if I do it for you for free, I might as well get paid for it." The man does not hesitate for a moment, runs upstairs, and returns within 5 minutes with a packed suitcase. "What's the meaning of this?" the woman asks. "Well, I'm going with you," the man replies. "I'd like to see how you get by on €150 per year. If you want to keep up with all the trends in the life of the super rich. If you don't want to look out of place when talking to other billionaires. Or if you appreciate a joke and want to give our YouTube channel a helping hand. Then subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button at the bottom right of your screen. Also, click the notification bell. By doing this you will be automatically notified when a new luxury lifestyle video comes online. But now, let the countdown begin. Number 10, the largest home in Washington, D.C. Value, $23 million. The Amazon founder bought this old textile museum in 2016. It consists of two separate houses called the Pope and the Wood. Listed in the National Register of Historic Places, this 1912 building has a combined area of 27,000 square feet. The two parts are connected by a footpath. According to an article in The Washingtonian, Bezos would be fully engaged with plans to expand the house. Apparently, the Amazon big shot considers hygiene of paramount importance. Hence, he wants to expand his home in the capital to no less than 25 bathrooms, 11 bedrooms, 3 kitchens, a mega ballroom and 5 living rooms. Oh yes, the costs for these renovations are estimated at an extra $12 million. The good mathematicians among us know that this will upgrade the home's value to $35 million. He appears to be very concerned about his privacy, since he found out that the neighbors across the street could look inside. He decided to buy their house for a modest amount of $5 million. This mega mansion is located in the Pooh Chic, Kalorama neighborhood, where, among others, the Obamas also own a home worth $5.3 million. In addition, Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner also moved into the street. We sure hope all this goes well. Number 9, Beverly Hills Homes. Value, $37.5 million. As early as 2007, Bezos bought his first home in Beverly Hills for $24.5 million. The Spanish-style house has 7 bedrooms and just as many bathrooms. A garage that can accommodate 6 cars. For entertainment, there is also a floodlit tennis court. And a whopper of a swimming pool. Apparently, the richest man in the world also has a green thumb. Which explains the oversized greenhouse in the accompanying garden, which, with its 4 fountains, rather has the allure of a city park. In spite of all these awesome features, the house still didn't meet up to Bezos' desires. Hence, he bought the slightly smaller, adjoining 4,568 square feet villa, worth $12.5 million 10 years later. As you can see from this Google Earth photo, Jeff is quite solidly established in this movie star-filled neighborhood. Some fun Bezos facts. As everyone may know, this mega success story began when Bezos resigned in 1994 as the vice president of D.E. Shaw & Co., a Wall Street firm, and moved to Bellevue, Washington. Amazon was created in the basement of Bezos' modest rental house. Amazon was initially named Cadabra, but because it sounded too much like the word cadaver, he went diligently in search of a striking name for his future internet giant. The name had to start with an A, so that it would also be ranked first in alphabetical lists. The fact that the Amazon River is the biggest river in the world, and he planned to make his store the biggest bookstore in the world, made Amazon.com the natural choice. Number 8, a 10,000-year clock. Value, $42 million. We completely agree that this might be more fun than the average Breitling or Rolex wristwatch. The mechanical masterpiece must symbolize long-term thinking. You heard that right, so this 10,000-year clock has to work continuously for the next 10 millennia. It's 500 feet tall. All mechanical, powered by day-night thermal cycles, synchronized at solar noon. The project is being realized in a hollowed-out mountain on his Van Horn, Texas grounds. Making a wild guess, we honestly don't expect Mr. Jeff to outlive his prestige clockwork, although, with him, you never know. Number 7, to 29,000 square feet estate in Medina, Washington. Value, $63 million. In Medina, Washington, Bezos once more bought 2 homes. Because, one is definitely not enough. He purchased the first in 1998 for barely $10 million. He bought the smaller 8,300 square feet house, much later, for the round sum of $53 million. Medina is a peninsula, located across from Lake Washington in Seattle. This is actually Bezos' permanent residence. The double mansion covers an area of no less than 5.3 hectares. Since, great minds not only appear to think alike, they also live alike. With Bezos, Medina not only houses the richest man in the world, but also number 3 Bill Gates, and many other CEOs of tech and telecom giants. A few more fun Bezos facts. Like any billionaire, Bezos realizes that having multiple sources of income in a variety of industries is a key to eternal wealth. On his website bezosexpeditions.com, you can find a detailed overview of in what kind of businesses Amazon Jeff invests his dollars. For example, he recently put $50 million into Twitter, invested $35 million in Uber, and $112 million in Airbnb. Bezos is also unparalleled when it comes to investing in his own security. He spends an average of about $1.6 billion a year on it. Number 6, Gulfstream 650ER private jet. Value, $65 million. When you worked your way up to become the richest man on the planet, you owe it to your status to be the proprietor of a supersonic private jet. The gem that shines in Jeff's hangar is, therefore, the longest-range business jet in the world. This flying palace is powered by Rolls-Royce engines and can cover no less than 8,000 air miles or 12,964 kilometers without refueling. This absolutely amazing plane has a top speed of over 700 miles per hour or 1,125 kilometers per hour. Just like his parcels, Bezos will arrive on time, wherever he goes. We're halfway through our countdown. Stay tuned if you want to know how much his first wife Mackenzie was awarded when they divorced. You will also find out what the current net worth of the richest man on Earth is. Why might Bezos also become the richest man on the moon? And of course, what is his most expensive possession? Number 5, Manhattan condos. Value, $96 million. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that real estate in prime locations in New York costs a nice penny. It is one of Bezos' hobbies to play Monopoly in real life, and he definitely doesn't hide his preference for the Big Apple. In June 2019, shortly after he publicly announced that he was getting divorced from his first wife Mackenzie, Bezos bought 3 adjacent floors of an apartment on Fifth Avenue, a stone's throw from Broadway. He spent about $80 million on it. Again, the man didn't have enough space, so he added a 4th floor with an additional $16 million price tag, together with the penthouse and the 3 floors connecting below. His residency in the New York Theater District is equipped with 15 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms in Italian marble of the highest quality. Which begs the question, what happened to the 15th bathroom? Also included are a playing area, a cinema, a state-of-the-art fitness room, and to complete the picture, a golf simulator. Of course, there is a concierge service that operates around the clock. We just mentioned Bezos' divorce. For 22 years he was married to Mackenzie. The divorce did not quite harm his first wife. She was awarded no less than, hang on, $38 billion. This nice penny immediately made her the 4th richest woman in the world. We must admit that she has promised to donate half of her fortune to charity. With all that being said, Bezos also adds the title, Most Expensive Divorce Ever, to his impressive track record. Number 4, The Washington Post. Value, $230 million. Back in 2013, Mr. Amazon's media group Nash Holdings bought the newspaper The Washington Post. He transformed this unwieldy old-fashioned newspaper into a state-of-the-art digital newspaper, which is an example for the entire media industry. Number 3, Amazon headquarters in Seattle. Value, $1.75 billion. Bezos owns the majority of properties all over Seattle. He is estimated to own about 2 million square feet of office space alone, which he turned into Amazon's South Lake Union headquarters. According to The Seattle Times, Amazon owns more office space in Seattle than 40 other big Seattle companies combined. Private Bezos fact. Bezos is currently with Lauren Sanchez, who in a previous life hosted So You Think You Can Dance. Number 2, Jeff Bezos' net worth. Value, $187 billion. Despite the fact that in 2020 Bezos sold a total of $10.2 billion Amazon shares to finance his space tourism company, Blue Origin. According to CNBC.com, he still owns more than 53 million shares, worth nearly $170 billion. His total net worth according to Forbes.com amounts to a whopping $187 billion. To put this into perspective, the Amazon founder is close to 38% richer than the British monarchy. Number 1, space company, Blue Origin. Value, $188 billion. Just like the second richest man in the world, Elon Musk, Bezos is mesmerized by everything to do with space travel. That is why the top entrepreneur, who would not look out of place as a protagonist in an alien film, already founded the company Blue Origin in 2000. One of the company's main goals is to make space travel accessible to everyone in the long term. On October 13, 2020, Blue Origin performed a successful unmanned test flight to space. The reusable, New Shepard, missile developed by the company itself, was retained back, along with its associated launch vehicle. This means that Blue Origin takes another small step for man, but a giant leap for mankind, in the right direction in the development of the space tourism project by Jeff Bezos. Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. A video you should definitely watch is the one about top 10 most expensive yachts owned by celebrities. Besides the fact that, as usual, it contains a nice joke at the beginning, you will learn all about the extravagant habits of the stars, and what decadent parties they throw on their floating palaces. At the end of this video, it will appear in the center of your screen. All you have to do is click it, and you can continue enjoying. So be sure to watch it. Next time we are going to look at top 10 most expensive things owned by Mr. Tesla, Elon Musk. It would help us a lot if you gave this video a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss out on all the interesting tips about the luxury lifestyle that we will be sharing in the future, then hit the red subscribe button and press the bell for notifications. Please, let us know in the comment section below this video about which luxury lifestyle subject would you like us to make one of our next videos. We will dedicate it to you and mention your name in the video you suggested. Thank you for watching. Top 10 most expensive things owned by Jeff Bezos.